Bob Schieffer is our chief Washington correspondent and anchor of Face the Nation. Bob has been following the federal government's response to the storm. Bob, what have you found out?
Well, the Secretary of Homeland Security, Janet Napolitano, had a news conference just concluded just a while ago, and she pretty much put a fork in this thing. She said that it is safe to say, these are her words, that the worst of the storm, at least up to and including New York and New Jersey, has passed. The storm will proceed up through New England this evening and out of the United States by late tonight and early tomorrow morning. She says that precautions that were taken by government officials at every level really kept down the casualties here. And I think credit where credit is due. I think that's exactly right. We got lucky on this one, Scott, in that we had a whole lot of advance warning. But I think the important thing here is that government officials did take those warnings seriously. Nobody wanted to see a repeat of what happened during Hurricane Katrina. There were meetings, there was coordination from the White House right on down to mayor's offices in various parts of the affected areas, and in the end it all paid off. I think there are probably going to be some people who will complain that they shouldn't have been evacuated when their governments ordered them out of certain areas, but the fact of the matter is casualties were very, very low this time around. And I think these preparations and this planning had a lot to do with it.
Very different effect this time, Bob, than in Hurricane Katrina.
Well, I think that's exactly right, Scott, and I think Katrina is a big reason for all of this. You know, everybody remembers, Brownie, you're doing a heck of a job, and all of the things that the government was saying back in the wake of Katrina. But the fact is, the government was very, very slow off the mark after that disaster, and people at every level this time around, Scott, were determined that that wasn't going to happen again. We always have the so-called lessons learned after these kinds of things, and I think in this case you can say the government learned something from Katrina, and it worked out pretty good.
Bob Schieffer, chief Washington correspondent, thank you very much.